I work hard to earn my pay, and I saved real big today at All-American Ford.
Hey everyone, it's Jason Savino, the marketing director for the All-American Auto Group, and this is the All-American Auto Mall and Old Bridge Updates podcast. This is episode number 30. I'm going to talk about some weekly updates and recap of our F-150 Mafia event we had this past Sunday, and then also get into some cool events that are coming up. Thanks for listening. Exciting that this is the 30th episode. Can't believe I've kept it going this long. Usually stuff like this kind of pans out, but I'm doing my best to keep it going. Have some real exciting different guests coming up too in the coming weeks, which is cool. Last week I had Brooke on as a guest. She is one of our very talented service advisors here at All-American Ford in Old Bridge. She is the Quick Lane manager. She is also a certified advisor for Ford, commercial trucks, and custom trucks. So she does a lot with truck and Mustang, even customizations, performance upgrades, stuff like that. So she was great on last week's episode. That was episode 29, so check that out if you want to get to know Brooke a little bit more. In terms of a recap of some of our recent happenings and social media posts, we got in this really cool, really attention-grabbing yellow 2021 Ford Mustang. The exterior color is actually grabber yellow, and it comes with the black appearance package. Really nice, really different, stands out a lot. So check that out on our social media post. We have some nice pictures of that, and it is still outside in the front of our building if you want to come check it out. We also posted a video highlight of the 2021 Mustang Mach-1 that came in. That's that fighter jet gray, really cool, really limited edition Mustang that, you know, builds on the heritage of some of the old Mustangs and the original Mach-1s. We did a pretty fun, in my opinion, TikTok with a trend about, I guess it's like an alien filter. So we played off of the whole fighter jet gray Mach-1. So check that out. We posted that on our TikTok page and then also Instagram and Facebook stories. And then also on Facebook this past week, I posted an article about a Tesla owner that drove across the country in a Mach-E. That's the all-new, all-electric Mustang SUV. And it only cost him $160. So where that cost comes from, a lot of people don't realize, I guess, there are public charging stations for free across the country, obviously. But then there's fast charging ones. I guess they're called DC fast charging ones. And those you do have to pay a minimal amount for to use. So it's almost like paying for gas. But as you could see, he drove across the entire country for only $160. So minimal fees compared to what gas would cost to get across the country. Very interesting article. I recommend you check it out if you're interested in the Mach-E. Talks about how he's owned Tesla models before and how, you know, they're just uncomfortable. They feel like they're not built by a real car manufacturer. And then he got in the Mach-E and it was completely different. The comfort level was a noticeable difference. And that's what gave him the confidence to drive across the country in this vehicle. He knew he'd be comfortable in it. So that's a cool article. Check that one out. So that was some of our recent social media posts and some of the cool vehicles we've gotten in. We expect a lot of specialty and performance trucks to start rolling in. We placed big orders with Roush Performance, Shelby, Tuscany Motors. So there's definitely going to be some cool stuff over the next few weeks that are coming in here. All right, so let's talk about the F-150 Mafia event. I just want to recap that quickly. Basically, on Sunday, we held the first F-150 Mafia New Jersey chapter meetup of the year. I know a couple of the admins, their customers here, and they asked us to get involved. They asked us to host their meetup, so that's what we did on Sunday morning. And it was fantastic. There's pictures and there's a recap video on social media. We got some great drone footage. I was there for most of the event. Some people stayed a little bit longer than I expected, which was cool. They were into it. You know, they were excited to be outside. The weather was beautiful. But overall, we had about 45 F-150s come from all over the state. 45 F-150 owners. A lot of people brought like their kids, their significant other. It was just a really fun event. And it's just a nice opportunity to get together, talk about F-150s. Again, I think it was just a lot of people that wanted to get out and just do something. So it was a cool kind of car meetup, or truck meetup, I should say. The admins, Steve, Dave, and Kenny, did an amazing job. They were here actually before me that morning. So me and Joe Petty, our general sales manager, and then some of our other sales managers, Frank Petty, and then some of our staff came to help set up, tables and stuff. But I think a couple of the admins got here before us, which was great. They were excited about this. They set up a nice table. They had a sign-in sheet. They had a bunch of giveaways. It was very cool. From an All-American Ford and Old Bridge perspective, we had a bunch of giveaways as well. We gave out these cool F-150 Mafia t-shirts, some F-150 diesel truck calendars, stuff like that. Roush Performance was here, which was really cool. So our regional rep, Frank from Roush, he came with his Roush demo, and he set up a little stand, showcased some Roush stuff. We brought out some like Roush superchargers and Roush cool air intakes to actually put out on the table for people to kind of touch and look at. So that was pretty cool. That got good feedback. So thanks to Frank and Roush for coming out. The admins booked Dalen's Mobile Detailing from Tom's River. This was the first I heard of them, and I have to say I was very, very impressed by them. They came with a full team, and they had a couple trucks, their mobile detailing trucks, and my F-150 was actually parked next to where they came to set up, so they asked me if they could use my F-150 to kind of demo their products and clean it and stuff. And I have to say, they were just fantastic. Minimal mess on their part, even though, they were doing a full detail, cleaning it, spraying it down. They did some waxing on it. The tires came out fantastic. They looked better than I think, when I first got it and it came from the factory. They were shining like crazy. So I was very impressed by them. Definitely recommend customers reaching out to them. You can find information about that at dalensmobiledetailing.com. Again, they're in Tom's River. I checked out their website this morning. It's great, too. You could just go on and self-schedule your service online. They have full pricing, pictures, descriptions of stuff. Very cool company. And like I said, the team was here. They were very great, very respectful, very professional. They ended up doing demos and detailing on a couple of the F-150s that came out for the meetup, so it was nice value added there. So I was very impressed by them. Jar of Hope came out, which I'll talk about them in a little bit because they have a cool event coming up. Everybody who's been listening knows that we have a great charity partner in Jar of Hope, and James Raffone, the CEO and founder of Jar of Hope. So they were here. It was Jim and Janine, and they came out with some of their stuff to sell and showcase. Jim obviously has a beautiful F-150 from us. It's wrapped in his bright green colors. It looks fantastic. So they had fun out here. And then the last shout out to Tommy G, Tommy Gordon, who came out. I do a weekly segment on his radio show on 1450 AM, the Tommy G Show. So he usually comes out to our events. He likes getting out, likes going on Facebook Live and sharing it with his followers. So that was pretty cool. He was here for a bit. He saw some of the drone footage, and he was interacting with some of the customers and stuff, which was pretty cool. So thanks, Tommy G, for coming out. And basically where we ended was very positive feedback from the F-150 Mafia New Jersey chapter group on Facebook. So if you have an F-150, I highly recommend you join that group. Just very nice people, very professional, very positive. Nobody was bashing anything. You see all the stuff on social media where people are just constantly mean and nasty to each other. This was so much different and so much better. It's just a really nice, tight-knit group together. So I was very impressed by the whole thing, very happy with the turnout and everything. The admins announced that they're going to aim for another meetup in July. Obviously, I told them that, we're happy to host it again. We had a good time. So look out for more information on that. Talking about some other upcoming events. So on April 19th, it's a Monday, we are participating in the Old Bridge Open. at the Glenwood Country Club here in Old Bridge. So it's a golf outing, charity golf outing, set up by the Middlesex County Regional Chamber of Commerce. Obviously, the Old Bridge Chamber of Commerce is getting involved, and I'm a trustee with the Old Bridge Chamber of Commerce. So I'm helping out, getting involved, getting the dealership involved. We're going to have a hole-in-one giveaway, a vehicle, most likely a Mustang. And I'm going to try and play in that golf outing, which is going to be cool. I love playing in charity golf outings, probably bring a couple of managers with us. So that's April 19th. If you want to get involved in that, you could go on to the Middlesex County Regional Chamber of Commerce website. You'll find the flyer. You'll find sign-up information. You could be an individual golfer. You could book a foursome. You could book a corporate foursome. And then they have sponsorship packages like any charity golf outing, for tee signs and stuff like that if you want to promote your business. So anybody in Old Bridge, I highly recommend looking into that if you're interested. And then the big event that I want to talk about that we're going to talk about a lot more in upcoming episodes. And I'm definitely going to have Jim from Jar of Hope on as a guest again. He was one of my first guests early on when I started this podcast back in September of 2020. So I'll have him on again, but he's doing a celebrity boxing event at the Showboat Hotel in Atlantic City on Saturday, June 12th. So in the heart of the summer, it's going to be fantastic. He is fighting in the celebrity boxing match, the undercard against an opponent. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So as a dealership and our managers and our staff, we're, trying to figure out how we're going to go as a team and support Jim and Jar of Hope as we always do. Obviously, we'll take out some type of sponsorship package from a dealership perspective, but we definitely want to attend, go there, cheer them on. It's going to be a lot of fun. So tickets went on sale. If you go to Jim or the Jar of Hope Facebook page, you could find out more information about it. I think they went on sale yesterday. So that is going to be a cool event. And like I said, I'll have Jim on to talk more about it in the coming weeks or months because we're about 3 months away from that happening now, or a little bit less than 3 months away now, I guess. So that's everything I had today. Some recaps of the event, some recaps of recent social media postings, and then a couple exciting upcoming events. So like I said, I'll have some cool guests coming up in the near future, and we'll be back next week.
Well, everyone can afford an all